Alright, so for this tutorial we're going to be learning how to remove this clock tower from the far shot that we have so that when the destruction is added in, you can see behind the tower, you can see the clouds. So to do that, the first thing you need to do is take this into After Effects and take the screenshot, the frame, and export it as a Photoshop file. Or you can just screenshot it and take that directly into the Photoshop file yourself, which is what I've done. And because the background for this clip doesn't move, it's static, uh, we don't need to do anything more complicated than creating a mask uh, over the tower that blends in with the sky. And Photoshop is perfect for this. So we go into Photoshop here. Here's the original. This is the final product. So first thing you want to do is get your lasso tool out. Duplicate the original layer. Oh. And on the duplicate, select the area around the tower that you want to, remove. Right, so that's selected. Right click, fill, and make sure it's on content aware. And this is going to remove the clock tower, estimating what the background would look like based on the background that you also select. So here you can tell that it's not perfect. You've got what looks to be a little bit of one of these tree branches that it picked up in here as well. And this is fairly easy to fix. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to come in here and grab your brush and just fill it in like that, because it's pretty obvious when even from a distance when that's been done. What you want to do So with the marquee tool selected, what you want to do is to select a similar area to the one that you'll be filling in. So for example, I would not be picking an area up here because it would be too bright. So an area of cloud down here, but preferably not in the area that we just content awareness filled. Um, and then edit and choose define pattern, and I'll just name this cloud 1. And now unselect with the marquee tool so that you can paint somewhere else. Pattern stamp tool. Oh, and make sure that you do have the pattern that you just created. Oh, right there. And sometimes you'll get these weird little ridges here when you're using the pattern stamp tool, and that's just where the pattern's ending. And if you use the shift key, you can blend these out by changing where the pattern is started from. And we'll get rid of this as well. Now that's it's gonna kind of smudge the bottom there, and for this we can just come in, and even though this won't be seen under the destruction, that's awful. Oh. You can define the edge a little more. I'm using a mouse, so this is a little more difficult than what I'm usually working with. And zooming back just gives you a much better idea of what you're doing. And yeah, that's the mask that you need right there. But of course, we don't want the entire image to be still, because even though the background of the image is still, there's still the movement of the trees in the original video. So we take our lasso tool again, and we just see how high up the clock tower goes, and cut off right there near the top. That looks good. Invert your selection. Delete it. Oh. So now that that's deleted, we don't really want these hard edges in our video, because there might be slight movement in or changing in the lighting of the clouds, and a hard line like that will attract attention. So we want to come in with our eraser, or our blur tool. No, just our eraser, sorry. And just soften that edge up a little bit. So as you start erasing, make sure you come into your eraser settings and set the hardness down. 6% should be good, but we'll put it down to 0. I'm going to just go along and get rid of that hard edge, and the final product will look a lot better as a result. And so here's the final product. Now the only thing that's left to do is to take this into Adobe After Effects, slap it over the footage that you want it to mask, and there's no more work that needs to be done besides rendering. So I hope this was informative, and good luck in your masking needs.